Master Your Emotions by Thibaut Meurisse Summary. Your emotions aren't random hurricanes sweeping through your life. They're predictable responses to your thoughts. Once you understand this simple truth, you gain the power to transform your entire emotional experience. This is the game-changing insight at the heart of Thibaut Meurisse's powerful book. Most people live at the mercy of their emotions, reacting blindly to whatever feelings arise. But what if you could break this pattern? What if you could respond consciously instead of reacting automatically? Your emotions aren't directly caused by events, but by your interpretation of those events. The sequence is clear. Something happens. You have thoughts about it. These thoughts trigger emotions, and your emotions drive behavior. Change your thoughts, and you change everything that follows. Think about it. Two people can experience the exact same situation, yet feel completely different emotions. Why? Their thinking patterns are different. This isn't just theory, it's the key to emotional freedom. When you feel overwhelmed by emotion, your body is speaking to you. Anxiety creates a racing heart and shallow breathing. Sadness brings heaviness in your chest. Joy fills you with warmth and energy. These physical sensations are your first clue that emotions are present. Many try to ignore or suppress negative emotions, but this backfires spectacularly. Suppressed emotions don't disappear, they intensify and emerge in destructive ways. They become physical symptoms, sudden outbursts, self-destructive behaviors, or a numbness that blocks all emotions, even positive ones. Without awareness and regulation skills, you become a slave to emotional reactions. This reactivity damages your relationships, impairs decision-making, and creates needless suffering. You lash out in anger over small frustrations. You make impulsive decisions from fear. You withdraw from opportunities because of anxiety. Most people lack the vocabulary to identify what they're actually feeling. Instead of recognizing specific emotions like disappointment, shame, or loneliness, they use vague terms like bad or upset. This emotional illiteracy makes it impossible to address the real needs behind your feelings. The path to mastery begins with awareness. Start naming emotions specifically. Instead of saying, "I feel bad," identify exactly what you're feeling. This simple practice instantly reduces emotional intensity. Check in with your body regularly. Notice physical sensations. Journal about your emotions, triggering events and thoughts to identify patterns. Once you can identify emotions, understand what triggers them. These triggers often connect to core beliefs about yourself, past wounds, unmet needs, or values conflicts. Uncovering these patterns requires honest self-reflection. When have you felt this emotion before? What beliefs might be underneath this reaction? What need might be unmet? Your emotions stem largely from your thoughts and interpretations. We all have distorted thinking patterns, seeing things in black and white, assuming the worst outcomes, believing we know what others are thinking, taking things personally that aren't about us, or creating rigid rules about how things should be. The good news? You can challenge these patterns by looking for evidence that contradicts negative thoughts, considering multiple interpretations of events, distinguishing between facts and opinions, and asking what advice you'd give a friend in the same situation. Once you understand your emotions, you need practical tools to regulate them. Deep, slow breathing activates your parasympathetic nervous system, immediately reducing emotional intensity. Physical movement shifts emotional states. Cognitive reframing helps you deliberately choose different perspectives. Pattern interruption breaks emotional momentum by changing your physical state or environment. Self-compassion is revolutionary. Treating yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a good friend transforms your emotional experience. And sometimes, healthy distraction through positive activities allows intense emotions to naturally subside. Remember, regulation doesn't mean suppression. It means responding to emotions consciously rather than reactively. Beyond managing individual emotional episodes, true mastery involves transforming deeper patterns. This means healing past wounds that create ongoing reactivity, updating limiting beliefs that generate painful emotions, and learning to recognize and meet your fundamental needs in healthy ways. When you live aligned with your deepest values, positive emotions naturally follow. Regular gratitude practice counterbalances your brain's negativity bias. Building emotional resilience creates confidence in your ability to handle difficult emotions when they arise. Anger often masks hurt, fear, or feelings of powerlessness. Learn to recognize its early physical signs, take a time out before responding, express needs assertively rather than aggressively, find constructive outlets for the energy, and look for the underlying hurt or fear. Anxiety stems from perceived threats to your safety, belonging, or competence. Distinguish between productive and unproductive worry. Challenge catastrophic thinking. Gradually face fears through exposure. Accept uncertainty rather than seeking perfect control, and create safety through preparation and support. Sadness signals loss or unmet needs. Allow yourself to grieve losses fully. Connect with others rather than isolating. Identify and meet neglected needs. Engage in meaningful activities even when motivation is low, and seek professional help when sadness persists. Shame involves feeling fundamentally flawed rather than seeing behaviors as mistakes. Distinguish between shame, I am bad, and guilt, I did something bad. Practice vulnerability with trusted others, develop self-compassion, challenge perfectionism, and recognize the shared humanity in our struggles. Emotional mastery requires ongoing practices, regular emotional check-ins, healthy lifestyle habits, supportive relationships, clear boundaries, balancing action and rest, and engaging in activities that provide purpose and meaning. Don't just manage difficult emotions, cultivate positive ones too. Practice gratitude regularly. Engage in flow activities that match your skills and challenges. Perform acts of kindness, which reliably boost positive emotions. Savor good moments rather than rushing past them. Celebrate your progress in emotional growth. Your surroundings significantly impact your emotional states. Create physical spaces that support calm and positive emotions. Be selective about news, social media, and entertainment that affect your mood. Spend more time with emotionally healthy people. Connect regularly with nature, which research shows improves emotional well-being. As you develop emotional mastery, your relationships naturally improve because you bring fewer unprocessed emotions into interactions. Listen without becoming defensive, express needs clearly, set healthy boundaries, and respond rather than react during conflicts. Your decision-making transforms because you can distinguish between emotional impulses and values-based choices, avoid decisions made from fear or anger, recognize emotional manipulations from others, maintain perspective during challenges, and access intuition while balancing it with reason. Your creativity and performance unlock as you reduce energy wasted on emotional drama, focus on the present moment, access flow states more consistently, build confidence to take creative risks, and maintain motivation through setbacks. Ultimately, emotional mastery leads to a more fulfilling life because you spend less time in unnecessary suffering, experience greater meaning and purpose, form deeper connections with others, enjoy positive emotions more fully, and develop trust in your ability to handle whatever life brings. This isn't about eliminating negative emotions or being perpetually positive. It's about developing a healthy relationship with all emotions, understanding their messages, and choosing responses aligned with your deeper values. The journey never ends. Even emotional masters experience the full range of human feelings. The difference is they no longer fight against emotions or get swept away by them. They welcome emotions as valuable information and guides, using them to create lives of purpose, connection, and joy. The choice is yours. Will you continue being controlled by unconscious emotional patterns? Or will you begin the journey toward emotional mastery today,